All right, big test. Let's grab our friends. Bingo. Good morning, everybody. Dante here. Glad to see you guys as always. Excited to get into it. Look at the hands flying up. That's what I like to see, gang. Let's have some fun. No time to waste. Rick, let's get into it, man. How can I help today?
Man, I finally beat everybody. I get in here, and 1 second later, every hand is up. I was like sitting at my desk on my mouse, just like at a red light, just waiting till that turned green. Um,
Winner,
Thank
chicken
you,
dinner.
Dante. Yeah, can I share my screen real quick?
Yes, please do.
Okay, you ready, right?
Got you. I think you're gonna have to ask for permission. No worries. Now you're good.
Okay. Okay, can you see my screen, Dante?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so I changed this yesterday after speaking to you. What are your thoughts on that?
There we go. Get this out of the way.
Focusing on the guide and talking about what's in the guide. So is this a little
There
bit
it
better?
is. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Okay.
Great stuff there.
Okay.
Now I wonder
Perfect.
if we wouldn't have I wonder if we wouldn't have this is all just one image, yes?
No, it's two.
It's two images. Okay. I wonder if we don't just have a little better image now.
Oh,
because
what?
your copy, scroll me up, your copy is super descriptive.
Right.
And your copy now, I understand exactly what I'm looking at. But now that leads me to I look at the picture, and what if somebody can't tell what's the lead magnet and what's the supplement? So I wonder if we just have a little text that says your free guide, arrow pointing in, right? And then maybe we have a little text like over here, and it says your coupon, boop, applies to that.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying there?
Yeah. That makes sense.
This is the purpose of a marketer, is to answer all. This is the purpose of a funnel, to answer all questions customers must have before they have the questions. So the copy is now fantastic. I just wonder, and you don't have to have that before you launch, Rick. If you launch right now, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Right.
But after reading the copy, the first thing now that I see is, I wonder if people are going to know enough from the images.
Got it. Okay, I will take that into consideration, and I will do that 100%. The other thing is, and I know you told me to mention to talk about the guide and the testimonial, so I understand that. Now, on this thank you page, if you can tell me what your thoughts are on this section here. You wanted me to really put an explanation as to what Pause Pack is and what the newsletter is, so I kind of did that here.
Yes. Can you zoom your screen in just a skosh?
Yeah.
All right. Be part of our inner circle of dedicated dog parents and get weekly vet-approved health and wellness tips to help your pup thrive. As a Pause Pack member, you'll unlock exclusive offers and members-only discount on NutriPause Plus products, plus savings on pet services like grooming, vet care, and even pet insurance. Coming soon, priority access to our Ask a Vet feature, where you can get your questions answered by a trusted professional. Membership is 100% free right now, but this won't last forever. Secure your spot in the Pause Pack today and start giving your dog the care that they deserve. It's fantastic. Great copy, Rick. Really explanatory, really descriptive. I understand everything. Now that you have that copy block in there, I would wonder about adding a thank you video at the very top of this page.
I had that there and I took it off, but okay, would that be better in your opinion?
You know, I'm a huge fan of videos on thank you pages. On sales pages and order forms, people have the power in their hands because they can always just leave, right? But after they opt in and do the thing, they give you the power. They're always looking to you for the next steps. So I think it'd be a fantastic time to introduce yourself as the business's attractive character and walk them through the thank you page and the Pause Club. Like, Literally just reading the copy that you put on the page. That's the video.
Okay.
Great thing to split test, Rick. Great thing to split test.
Yeah, with or without video?
Yes, that's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
With or without video.
Right. Okay, perfect. And one last thing, I know there's other people waiting. I kind of we talked about the automation. I had the automation on the thank you page, but it needed to go on the opt-in page, which I did. So I duplicated that there. So I think I'm done there. Now
Let's just double check. Let's go check that top workflow. Because your bottom one you did perfectly, as I remember, but you just didn't have one for the opt-in.
right.
And there we go. Add the tag MPP lead magnet. Beautiful. You send an email, you send the asset. Yep. Now you go send email, send asset, send email.
Right.
All three of those actions would happen immediately. There's no delays anywhere. So all of that, they would get email, email, email. Is that how you want it?
No. How do I put a delay in there?
Great question. You probably want your delay after the asset, correct?
Correct.
Because when they opt in, you want to tag them, send them your email and the asset.
Right.
Cool. So after the send asset step, you'll click your little gray circle. I think you just did that there. And then we're going to add a pause step.
After the send asset?
Yep. After send asset. Correct. And pause. Bingo.
How long does it pause for? I can adjust that, right?
Yeah, you tell me, Rick. Let's go ahead and hit that pause step. Or, sorry, I'm losing my marbles. It's a delay step. Pause is just an actual pause. Yeah, you can go ahead and kill that one. And then we'll choose delay on the right-hand side.
Okay, so delay goes here. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, got it.
Now
I won't do this
can
with
set,
I won't do this
we have
with you
great
here, but I can
delays.
do this. Okay.
Yes, you can. We have great delays, gang. You can set delays via the day of the week or the day of the month or relative delays. Also, we can use execution windows. These, I just want you guys to know about these. These are really, really useful. What happens if somebody opts in at 2 o'clock in the morning to your funnel? Well, the rest of your emails that are set to go out a day later, a day later, a day later, they're going to go to that person at 2 o'clock in the morning because that's when everything happened. So the first emails in our sequence, we would not use execution windows on, because if you opt in at 2 in the morning, I want you to get the thing at 2 in the morning. I could care less about that. The rest of my emails typically would use an execution window. And then I could say, only send this email between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. or whatever your sending times are. First email hits them when they're hot. Rest of the emails are at the timing that you want to send. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Bingo.
Great. I think I'm good for now on that. Thank you very much for your time today, Dante.
You got it, Rick. Always a pleasure. Hit that day for me while we're here. You have a duration of 1, and let's make that 1 day. 1 day or 24 hours is the same thing. Doesn't matter. Bingo. Create that.
And then create, right?
Yes, sir. Then create. Let me just run you through it so we can all learn together. Go to the very top for me, please, Rick. If somebody opts into your funnel, they immediately get added into this workflow. That's right. Immediately upon opt-in, we tag them, we send them an email, and we send them the asset. Then we wait 24 hours, then send the next email.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Beautiful is right, Rick.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Great stuff as always.
Thank you.
When's that launch date again? Remind me.
I am launching next week. Full launch next week. Right now, for the last month and a half, I've been on social media, on my Facebook pages, engagement ads on Facebook. Things have been great. So now I'm going to, for the next week, just hype people up now that I have all my labels and bottles to let them know we're launching. So that's my goal for the next week to 10 days.
Yes. Beautiful, Rick.
Perfect. Thank you, man.
You got it. Bye. All right, let's hop over to Julie. Good morning, Julie. How can we help?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so as I'm going through building my funnel, I realized I need to create t-shirt designs to put on the t-shirts for the images that I have to put in the funnel. And so the question I have is, I know, I have Canva, and I mean, I'm not that great of a creator. And I know there's things that you had mentioned before that you can go pay. I think it was Fiverr. There was another one.
99 Designs.
Right. My question though is Is there a way, because you got me thinking yesterday when we did that whole funnel hacking thing where we could go to the funnel and copy everything and then change it. And so that's like great technology. So there has to be some technology out there that lets you look at someone else's t-shirt design, copy it, and give it to AI and say, create me a design like this, but change it so it doesn't copy it. Like,
Of course.
So
Of course.
you tell me how to do that?
Yeah. Do you have an image or a screenshot of a t-shirt that you like?
I don't right now. Not copied
Cool.
anywhere. But yeah, so that would be awesome.
Okay, here's how we're gonna do it. Let me show you. Very simple. Okay. If anybody has a designer that they know is good and want to share with Julie, feel free to let her know in the chat, and you can probably throw your email down there, or maybe you guys can private message right here inside of Zoom, just in case she wants to have somebody in her back pocket. That would be awesome as a resource. But here's all we're gonna do, Julie. First thing, I'm gonna go to Google and I'm gonna type in cool Boy Scout t-shirt. We're gonna go to images. That looks cool to me. Whatever. You're going to take the time to actually go look through. Huh. Class B. Broken images. Interesting. Get it together, gang. Let me see some more. Oh, come on. What looks cool? What looks cool? What looks cool? Cool. There we go. Now I'm going to... What I'm going to do now is just take a screenshot on my computer. You can also, let me actually stop that, because you can also use Loom. I have a Loom desktop application, so I can go to my screenshot right now, custom area. I can select the area, and then bingo. Just take a screenshot of that boy. We're going to copy the link. Thank you guys. Did you guys get to see all that on my screen there? Okay, cool. So I just took a screenshot. Whether you use Loom, you do it on your own computer, like I'm on a Mac. So that would be Command-Shift-4. Just get a screenshot of the image anyway. Then all we have to do is hop in here. I'm just going to paste this link, and I'm going to say,
Where are you pasting that?
I actually didn't. This is it. When you take a Loom screenshot, Loom just gives you a URL of the screenshot.
Yeah, but what are you pasting that into? Google?
No, I'm in ChatGPT. Sorry, I'm in ChatGPT.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
I'm quite literally just in ChatGPT. We can actually even go to fast. We shouldn't need thinking for this. Bingo. All it takes. So that's it. Which you can't preview. Okay, cool. So great. AI is like, I can't look at that Loom. It's a link. No worries. Command-Shift-4. If you're not on a Mac, I don't know that, but you can find out exactly what that is very quickly. I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to drop this in. Bingo. And just like that, it'll use that shirt to model. Couple seconds. It should not take too long. See what it comes up with. Thinking. Oh, come on now, GPT. Little faster for me, please. 2025.
I don't have ChatGPT. Is this like a paid version of ChatGPT, or is this like a...
Yes, I have the $20 version of ChatGPT.
Okay.
And honestly, Julie, I recommend everybody go ahead and bite the bullet. It is such a tool. I mean, geez. Like, I don't like for it to write my copy. I'll be honest. I don't like GPT copy. I think it's horrendous. It takes me longer to get the right thing than it does if I just wrote it out manually. So I rarely use GPT for copy. But everything else, I use it. It is awesome. I think you can still do this on the free plan, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You know, gosh, do they even have a free plan of GPT anymore? I think they do, right? Man, I don't even know. I just, it's funny. Once I started paying $20 for it, I just stopped caring.
Yeah, I use Grok, and sometimes when I do the prompt, I actually use my own prompt for my copy rather than what it gives me.
Yeah. Oh, if you have, is it Grok or Gronk? It's Grok.
Grok.
Yeah. If you have Grok, you can do this in Grok as well.
Okay.
Well, it's just taking forever on me here.
Yeah.
But
that's the general idea.
that's it. And if you really want to do it the right way, go find 5 or 6 t-shirts that you want to model. When it comes to t-shirts, you don't want more than 2 colors. Typically, black is the most common t-shirt color that people buy. Consumers buy black at, I think, like a 75% rate. So black is the most popular color. And then on the printing itself, you want just 2 colors. Any more than 2 colors, you're going to end up increasing cost of your t-shirt. And this one did a great job with that. They have a blue shirt instead of a black shirt, but they have 3 colors actually. So this definitely cost them a couple more dollars. They have that gray, they have blue, and they have the white. See, and that's just terrible. Like compared to this, it's terrible. So glad we hit this point, because here's what we do from here, Julie. We're either going to sit down and we're going to get better prompts, and we're going to say, there's not enough trees. You know, the men don't look like Boy Scouts. Like men leading younger, right? Like, so we would either sit here and we would start prompting to get a better design, to get what we're actually looking for, or we just get a designer. That's honestly 2 options. Anything other than that is probably a complete waste of time, unless you have like a superhero skill that you're like, oh, well, if I did this, then I could make that. Fine, awesome. Other than that, it's GPT or just get designers.
Okay. And then, so that's actually not difficult.
Nice.
So once so right now I'm building it for a product, which is 1 t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be, I guess, my lead t-shirt. And, I mean, can you actually build a store inside of the new, ClickFunnels, or is it always just that one product and then an upsell?
You can build a store. You can absolutely build a store. So like as you get good t-shirts, those t-shirts, you would build your own funnels around those t-shirts, because now you can run ads to that. And instead of running ads to a whole storefront where people have to find the shirts that they want and make all the decisions, you run them right to a funnel. Ad talks about this shirt, go to the funnel that's selling that shirt. So you'll still run ads to funnels. Ads to storefronts and ads to websites is a waste of money in every sense of the imagination. So yeah, you'll have a couple funnels that are selling your couple best t-shirts, and then all the rest of them you can put on a store. So run your traffic to a funnel, generate monies, put your store on the back end. Hey, go check out the rest of our amazing designs.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And is that just a like a page with all the different products on it?
Your store?
Yeah.
Yes, essentially, yes. We have great stores, so we have collections inside of our stores, and you could make like a Boy Scout collection, which is all of your Boy Scout shirts. Then maybe you just want to branch out into the nature and outdoor lifestyle shirts, and just have some really cool, like the Colorado kind of shirts where it's like mountains and sunsets and all that. And you can have all different collections so people can browse collections. We have fantastic stores that'll do all that. Yeah, Vernita, great. We can definitely talk about that. All right. What else, Julie? How else can I help today?
That's really it. I have work to do. That's all. I just want to get the design so I can put them in the funnel.
I love that, Julie. Love that. And how we do this a lot of times too is we sell the shirts before the shirt is even made. Mm-hmm. So do you have a community that you're building yet?
Well, with the shirt stuff, I'm starting from zero. So there's no social media. Like, it's not even made yet. There's nothing. It's just what I'm doing here with the funnel.
Nice. Oh, look, that new shirt just there. Just in that. Look at the difference.
Yeah, that
goes from that to that. That looks much cooler. I'm not a genius. I just told it what I didn't like. I didn't even tell it what to create or give it a guideline. I just said, I don't like that. I don't like that. And it does it again. And you can just keep running it. And then quite literally, we can say from here, not like that, like this. Mm-hmm. And then you say like this and this and this and this. And you can keep prompting and you can get GPT to make fantastic designs. You really can.
All right, great.
So anyway, I'm sorry.
Following, that's right.
Yes. So you don't have a following yet. Perfectly fine. Happens all the time. Go to the places and spaces that your customers are already congregating. There's Reddit threads. There's Facebook groups. There's probably school communities. There's Instagram pages, right? Go there. And I would make like 5 designs and 5 sayings on those shirts. And then you can take those shirts and put them in those Facebook communities. Say, hey guys, I'm making a Boy Scout shirt for my son's troop, or my son's in Boy Scouts and I want to make him some special shirts. Which of these designs do you think is the best? Which of these sayings is the best? Which of these things would you buy for your son? Mm-hmm. And then you let them tell you, and you'll find it like, oh wow, I put out 5. This one is definitely the best. These other 2 people did like. These other 2 are total trash. Don't make anything more like that. And you can leverage the existing communities out there to get your customers to tell you what they want. And then that's the thing that we go sell.
Okay.
Bingo. I like that. He says, okay, right. I have work to do.
Yes, I do. I have lots of work to do. So I'm going to go do it. Thank you so much.
I'll let you get after it, Julie. Great stuff.
Bye.
George is up. Hey, George.
Good afternoon. Good morning still. So made a lot of progress over the last couple hours.
Bingo.
Was able to, I think I got my subdomain pretty much hooked up. So that's good.
Sweet.
Where I need help with now, I plan on launching on Monday, which will be the 18th. So I'm working on like Facebook ad manager and stuff like that, making sure we have all of that set up and ready to go. We'll be shooting videos over the week and to just be able to kind of promote those things. So in general, I'm just closing up a couple tactical things with the funnel. Where I need help with is the workflow for the email sequence. So I tested it and I'm getting some of those things. I guess I just need some clarity on how the workflow should go. So if I could share my screen really quickly.
Absolutely.
That'll help me.
Yeah, Kimberly, I got you. You're next. Go ahead.
And I also built a whole different funnel last night for a different product. So because there are a couple key dates coming up. Like we have Kiss and Makeup coming up next week, National Mud Pack Day, September is Lip Timber. So we're just getting ready for all of those things. But as we go into I guess for my funnel, is this the type of emails workflow I should have? The order confirmation and upsell sequence, promo email. I'm not sure what the promo email goodwill is, and then the abandoned cart sequence.
Yes, those are absolutely the right sequences. Your promo email and goodwill, that's almost like a master email sequence where you just, it's like you're sending out weekly or monthly emails kind of thing.
Okay, so I can update that and it'll just update folks on the brand, what we got going on.
Correct. And you can see at the top of this workflow, there is no trigger set. So right now, there's no way for people to even get into this. This is how we made it. You don't need to use this to start. To start, the most important email is your fulfillment and confirmation and your abandoned cart sequence. And those we already have set and hooked up to the funnel.
Okay. All right. And so it has a tag, which is the purchase. And then I guess I would change like this from the perfect welcome email. So if I edit email. So this is where I get confused, Dante, because okay, so this is like introduction. Oh, maybe I can even have them come to our school in here.
Yes,
invite
there
them
it
to our
is.
school.
This is a template that we gave you that works for most people, but this is just your fulfillment email. We want to first confirm what they did. Congratulations, you've purchased your vitamin C cleanser. You know, it'll be in the mail, arriving within the next 6 days. And then probably just some simple steps. Make sure when you get your cleanser, use it right away. Make sure to cleanse your face first, or make sure to clean your face, right? It's just like a little simple thing. You've bought this product. Here's how to use the product. We're super excited to see your results. Make sure to send us pictures after you've taken the cleanser for a couple of days so we can see the drastic changes you're having. Before you go, we want to share some great stuff with you. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. Step 3, do this. And that is where you'll be sending people out to other things, right? Maybe step 2 is follow us on socials. Maybe step 2 is go check out our free school community where you can learn more about this. Yada, yada, yada. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
So this is for the order so it's called order confirmation upsell. I guess this is the upsell, meaning, hey, you can see everything else we got. Follow us here. So that I guess upsell on the brand.
Yes. Well, we can get really intricate with what we're doing here, George. We give you this in a very simple, easy to understand way. It's so you can launch, right, without putting too much tech in front of you. So this is just one sequence of emails that everybody's going to get when they purchase. We can make this really specific on conditions. So we can make a condition inside your email sequence. If somebody just bought the vitamin C cleanser and no upsells, they go down one track and they receive certain emails. If they bought the cleanser and the upsells, they can go down another track and get a different set of emails. So if somebody just purchases one vitamin C cleanser, you might want your email sequence 10 days later to say, hey, are you enjoying the cleanser? Have you had a chance to use it? And do you want more? We've extended our special offering. If you want to grab more and stock up the cabinet, click here. And you can send them back to the upsell pages for the products they did not take. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. We can do that later, George. Let's make a first sale and I can show you how to do all that. I'm just such a fan of the fastest path to cash. Removing roadblocks, removing hurdles, get myself to the end goal where I build my funnel, I launch my funnel, I'm generating sales. Then we can optimize the back end.
Got it. Yeah, I was just because I'm testing it out. And so I'm getting the generic emails. And so I at least want to have some type of customized email so that the customer, once they purchase, will receive that and know it's coming from us and they just don't get, something janky on the back end. So just want to make sure it's clean as it goes out. I think, once I get the workflow, I have the subdomain set up.
Good.
Trying to think, my Stripe is set up.
Good.
Just trying to think of anything tactical. I'm working on ads. So again, my plan is to launch on Monday.
Yep.
And then I guess this is a tactical question. Can I run multiple funnels at the same time? Or is it a good idea to run multiple funnels for ads for different products at the same time?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely you can. At the start, see, you're an existing business owner, George. So you've already done a lot of these things. You're a lot more experienced in running multiple projects at once. If somebody's building their business for the first time and we're helping them, they're just not so experienced at juggling multiple things. So
Right.
typically what I would tell somebody is no, focus on the one. Launch your funnel, only run ads to that one funnel because you're learning. So it's going to take you all day to focus on the ads, the numbers, the funnels, the stats, looking at how your customers are going through. If you're more experienced and you feel comfortable running multiple funnels at once, George, you absolutely can. I would say don't go over 3 because a lot of times, you know, I see this even in very, very, very well-established business owners. They do far too much, far too quickly. They overload their plate, and now they have a ton of menial tasks every day they're doing that are actually not helping them get to their goal. They're not real revenue-generating activities. They get bogged down with minutia, and then they still don't have success. And that's a really interesting conversation. They're like, Dante, I just sold my business for $10 million. Why can I not do this now? Right? And it's like, well,
Right.
I'm shocked you got that business at $10 million. Is this how you've been operating for that? Right. So if you feel like you can do multiple, yes, you definitely can, George. But here's the deal. If you do multiple, your day is still the same. But when you open Microsoft Clarity in the morning to see what has happened over the last 24 hours, you're doing that for 3 different funnels. As you're going and looking at Facebook stats to make sure that your ads are converting at the proper rates, you're going and doing that for 3 different ads. So yeah. I say all that to say, Russell's rule of thumb over the years is still the exact same, and it's been this way for a reason. Focus on the one. Focus on one funnel until you build it and scale it to $1 million. Then you can go focus on the other ones. And I think that really does still apply to you, George. I'm not against you running multiple funnels. I would not like to see you do over 3. But man, when we just focus on one funnel and everything that we're split testing, everything that we're trying, everything that we're learning, we apply to that one funnel, we just learn so much quicker, and it's so much easier to get that funnel and faster to get that funnel to a scaling pattern instead of just always trying to find, well, what's my next little lift? Does that make sense?
It does make sense. You brought up something that I have yet to do, which is still the clarity piece.
Ah.
Yeah, so I still need to figure out how to get clarity into my funnel. Is there like a clarity plug? I'm just not sure how to do that.
I just put a link in the chat, George. Can you click that for me?
Find a chat.
Oh, it's kind of hard when you're sharing. It's in that little Zoom control bar. Nice.
Commachaser.com.
Yes. So that video below, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Clarity account, how to get the code, how to connect it to your funnel.
Got it.
Bingo.
Perfect. Okay, I think I'm good for now. I'll probably just try to get some time with you tomorrow to just make sure everything is buttoned up. And then I guess I'll launch Monday afternoon after our Monday meeting.
Yes, I love that, George. That sounds fantastic.
All right. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You got it, man.
All right.
All right, bingo. Where is she? Kimberly is back. Nice. Kimberly, how can I help? No, you're muted. Well, you still have Zoom muted. Okay, I do not hear you. Okay, got your screen. Okay, I see your Clarity Digest. Interesting, I can't hear you. I do not, Kimberly. You can, don't worry, I've had this happen many a time. You can probably just move me through this email and put your mouse side by side on the things that you're curious about. Sure. Absolutely. We can do that, Kimberly. We can do that. Okay. While she tries to get her audio set up, let's roll over to Vernita. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Dante. Good morning, everyone. We are
Good to see you.
Black people are America's hot sauce. Okay, so
Yeah.
before we jump into the question, I just wanted to quickly share. I was on a couple weeks ago with Trey showing us how to make the t-shirt fold using A. And so I just wanted to show my attempt. It definitely needs tweaking, but there is something to be said about putting it out there.
Come on now.
That first attempt. Okay, hold on. Let me mute this side. Okay, there is sound.
Yep, I got you.
For the background noise.
I don't hear any.
Oh.
That was a great first attempt. What?
Right.
Yeah.
So that was me copying the prompt that Trey did, like that he showed in the training, like when he was doing that show. So I don't know how I ended up with a blank back. It's like it did it differently than it showed for Trey, but I copied the exact prompt, with the exception of saying brown hands for the, to try to show a multicultural pair of hands.
Yep. That's just going to come down to prompting too, Vernita. You can get the background to be exactly like you want. Just tell it what you want. You might say like a brown table or a wooden table or, like a metal table, something like that, and it'll change that background up.
Oh, the table, I thought all of that was great. It was just getting the shirt to do what you wanted to do and having the hands. But yeah.
And there was I think there was like an odd glow around the edge. Pull it back up.
Okay, sure. Let me get that to the... Oh, you know what that is? I think that's just the outline of the shirt. So this shirt I had on, like it wasn't a PNG file. It was on a white background. So I went to Adobe and I just dropped out the background to practice, and it left that white outline around it.
Right. Yeah, look at the bottom. Look at the go to like right there. Sorry, there it is. Go to like right there. Keep going right.
Oh.
And a little more. And don't play it. Just click off to the side or just move your mouse off that. Basically, what I'm seeing is right down here, there's like a very clear and obvious like white blur at the bottom.
Right. Like the photo's fading.
Yes. Like if you were to back it out to like right there in the little slider, put your slider like to there.
Oh. Why isn't it? Nope, not that.
Be able to X top right.
Move that. Oh, okay. Oh,
It stopped the share. It's funny.
So, well, to that point, I don't think I gave those specific instructions as much as, I would have to go back and I think I would have to go back and pull around with the prompt to try to fix those kinds of things. Because it even doesn't even keep the same t-shirt the whole time.
Correct.
It like when it flips over, it's that's a totally different silhouette than the
Yes.
yeah. But yeah, so that was exciting. It's a lot of where I'm at right now. It's like just rip the Band-Aid off, try the thing, and be willing to like play around with it being bad until you get good at it, kind of thing.
100%.
Okay, so then on to question 2, because I do want to spend time on the store, but I have a new revelation about this cart funnel situation.
Okay.
Two things. One, I don't think that I can do the split test the way I had in my head, because the cart funnel really is, I mean, we spent a lot of time on this. It really is designed for the tote bag. I don't have matching content for the t-shirt. Like I was going through it last night and I was like, oh, like I don't have the way the tote bag has an influencer video for the tote bag. I have an influencer wearing the t-shirt, but it's a vertical video. It's not like, I don't have this for the t-shirt. I have this for the tote bag. And then I thought, well, maybe I could do a vertical video, but that would be, so DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club wore our shirt, which is great, but his video does not fit in my spot for the, I don't think, yeah. So my long story short is my thought is at this point, just do the one funnel that was created, do the tote bag, and then I got to make a new funnel for the shirt. Maybe it's not a split test. Maybe I just launch the single funnel.
You definitely can. But you can also just tweak your right track. Like, so first off, you can get that video from Instagram. Yeah. And you can get that on your funnel. Like, I mean, you should be able to just take like a screen recording of it and then put that into like a video editing software and then change the sizing. What is it, 4:1 or whatever? Change the sizing so that it fits on your funnel and it looks normal. All of that is very, very possible.
You mean for it to fit in this landscape spot, or just to put it, because this was originally a picture here. And it also, the picture was boring. I was like, oh, like the tote bag was exciting on its funnel. But then when I just put up the mock-up of the t-shirt here, I was like, who's going to click on that? So then I thought maybe it's better to have the video here rather than just a static image. And then at that point, I was like, the entire funnel is changing.
Not really, though. Not really. It's just such small changes. Like, if you really want data, you can do either one for you can make your, you can make the t-shirt its own funnel. That there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we would do at the end of the day, right? But you wanted to use this so that you could test out 2 different products and see which one sells best to your people. Yeah. You have it's a list of 300 people, right?
You know what? That's the other thing too. I mean, reading is fundamental. I went back and checked the email. It's 300,000 people, but it's broken into different lists. So the smallest list, there's a list for Chicago. That's 4,000. That's the smallest Excel. So I could either just tease out a portion of it, but the entire Google Drive that was sent to me is 300,000 emails.
It's amazing.
For $50.
So
in my demographic.
So there's those 2 options here, Vanita. 2 options. Number 1, you have a list of 4,000 people in Chicago. So you could make these 2 tracks and you could tweak the funnels on each track. Like this one, maybe you don't have a video. Like I would make a video of you wearing the shirt, or like maybe the top video, I would find out how to get DJ whatever into your funnel. So you can take that video. I might even just embed it if I had to, right? But we're just trying to get data here. So you can tweak it up. You know, you can tweak up this funnel where maybe you don't have so many videos, maybe you don't have so much copy on this t-shirt track of the funnel just because you don't have that. That's okay. You can make a really, really simple t-shirt cart funnel that talks about above the fold is the shirt, below the fold is what the shirt is made of, how much customers love your shirt, how the phrase was born, all this stuff. Yeah, you can have all this. Like, it's just taking one side has a video, one side doesn't have a video. That's okay. You can still launch with that and you'll still be able to see which the best is. And I still think that'll be a great thing for you to do. You could also split the funnels and you could split the list as well. You could send 2,000 the bag, 2,000 the t-shirt, and then see which one works best. Either way you choose to do it, there's no right or wrong. Either way will work just fine. And it's still the same strategy. We're still going to use these early on people to test the products, find the winner. And the winner is what we're going to send out to the remaining 300,000.
Okay. I think that makes sense. I'll do that because I'm also trying to be mindful of time. So we're already halfway through August. I would love to send this out by next week because August is Black Business Month. And
oh, yeah.
Otherwise known as Black August, and that'll be part of the hook for.
They call it Black August and not Blogust?
I have not heard Blogust. I cannot say that.
Maybe I'm just too white. That's all right.
But no, so that being part of the hook, I'm like, do it this month, Bernita. Okay.
Yes, I couldn't agree. Do it tomorrow.
Last piece. Yes. I'll get all these pieces corrected by tomorrow.
Come on now. I love that.
No, but I was going to aim for Monday, just like I heard you share with George about like not sending it out on a Friday. But
I'm a big fan of that. Yes.
Monday. Okay, last piece, and hopefully this will help with other folks had questions about about the storefront. So right now, my Zoom. Sorry, my Zoom is. Okay, here we go. So right now, my e-commerce is in Wix. I want to get rid of Wix because I'm paying for ClickFunnels, I'm paying for Wix. It don't make sense. Everything could be ClickFunnels. So, but my challenge is, so I have this hero store that is the first thing that people see. So I still have the domain in ClickFunnels. If someone goes to americashotsauce.club, this is the first thing they see, which is ClickFunnels. As soon as they click into the store, when they click the button, click here, it takes them to Wix.
Okay.
That's how it's currently set up.
Okay.
So I went to where I'm kind of challenged is I'm like, where do I put the store and where do I put the products? Because on this page, I see check out our products, but then it says jump into a collection. And there's like view all our products, which are currently all tote bags. And I'm just like, what is the best way to set up the store? Maybe that's my question.
Yeah, great question. So if you put your mouse on, put your mouse right there.
Where? Here?
Yeah. And nice. You see how there's that red element, and that's your product collections element. This is a dynamic element. What that means is when you make a collection of products in your products tab, collections dynamically get pulled into here and will display here. The name of the collection, the image for the collection, any text or descriptions you have, all of that pulls in dynamically to this element. So that's why you don't see anything, because you have not created any collections yet.
Okay.
So really what we need to do is just start building out our product lines. Start building out our products inside of ClickFunnels, and then they're going to start appearing here. And you can also change how this is laid out too. So as you look, you have this green section. Put your mouse right there for me. Yes, and you can see just below there. And now you can see here's a section. Keep your mouse right there and scroll me down. Let's find the bottom of this section. And we're probably going to find it, right? Oh, nice. Okay, so that's all in a section. Yeah. Okay, great. So you can see the bottom of the section stops right there. There's my add section button. So everything we just looked at is in your section. We can move rows is what I'm trying to show here. So scroll me up just a little bit to the top of the products here. Great. And now move your mouse into the right and we'll highlight the blue row. There it is. So let's say you didn't want to show collections first. Maybe you're like, Dante, I'm not ready for collections, but I do have like 5 shirts, 2 tote bags, and a hat that I want to bring over right away. Great. You can click the up arrow on your row and you'll move this row up above your collections. So you can redesign this page, reorder the layout of the products themselves. There you go. Now they would hit the top and they would go right to the products themselves.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Very much so, yes.
Okay, great. So now it just comes down to creating products and making them showable in our storefront. Let me show you how to do that. Let's exit top left, please. Bingo. And let's go to your products tab. All products. That's right. All right, great. Click into, nice. Go to the We Are the Hot Sauce t-shirt for me. Well, and you don't even really need to, because to the right, you can see this has been made available in the online store as well as the customer center. So now click into that product for me, please. Great. Top right of our product settings, we're always going to see the sales channel visibility, whether you show it in your storefront and your customer center. So that's all that it comes down to now, Vernita. Make the products and then show them in the store. And then you can go preview your store and you'll see in that, now that you moved your products to the top of your store, you'll see right when you scroll down all of the products you have available.
So I have a question. Wait, so this should be popping into the store?
Yes.
But how come it's all tote bag?
Well, that was just in the editor. We were just looking at the editor, and those dynamic elements, they don't update in the editor. They only update live. Yes, let's go to your site. You can go to overview. Yep. And then preview. Just top right, you should be able to click that URL.
URL.
Or sorry, top left. Excuse me.
I just have too much Zoom stuff in the way.
Yep. Click right there. Bingo. There's your merch.
Oh, you know what? No, it's still connected to my it's still connected to Wix.
Right.
I
Right.
have to edit. So I have to bring so I guess what I was trying to do, because this part is live. I was like trying to build it on the back end and then be able to just do a swap versus I guess like having a store in progress. So what I need to, I guess maybe in order to build the store in ClickFunnels, do I actually need to pull out the domain? I remember that was like a hassle though. We tried, it was a mess. And just direct people to the Wix website or e-commerce site until the ClickFunnels site is ready?
Yes, absolutely, Vernita. 100%.
Yikes.
Because right now we're basically just adding a step in between. They go to click on that. We're just adding a step. They're going to.
Oh, you're saying if they come here.
Yeah. Why send them here? Right? We're sending them here, and all we have on here is really images of the products. There's no buttons below the products telling them to do anything or making them purchase. Also, there's no text above your button that says like, click here to go to my shop. Click here to find all products. The button literally just says click here. right? It doesn't give customers any direction. So yes, why take them to this step? A chief goal of a marketer is to remove the steps necessary in the process. And I understand what you're doing, but essentially what we're doing here is adding a step in the process. So they would have to click here, click the button, then go, just send them right to Wix for now. Rebuild your ClickFunnels store, get those products in there, and then you can cancel Wix and you don't have to worry about it at all.
Okay. All right. So I'll do that. And to your,
Great.
yes, this has been a hassle. I've played around with it because I'm like, should it say learn more? People click all over the place. Even when I'm like with a person and I see them get to this ClickFunnels page, they're over here, they're over here, they're all, I'm just like, and then some of the stuff isn't even linked up. I'm like, why are you clicking over there? Just click the button that says click here. And people, they do all kind of stuff that's not as I intend. All right.
They absolutely do.
So then my last technical question is, in order to just direct people to Wix right now, which you can see is actually vernitaadele.com/shop.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to remove americashotsauce.club from ClickFunnels? Because that is the customer facing website, is americashotsauce.club. If someone scans the QR code on the tote bag, it goes to americashotsauce.club.
Okay, great. Then, okay, I understand. So right now then, americashotsauce.club is going to take them to your ClickFunnels site, which is not quite ready yet.
Correct. It just takes them to that homepage, and then they click into Wix. So
So put a redirect on your domain. You should go to your domain, americashotsauce.club, and you should put a redirect on that domain. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Yes, and I'll call my brother. He's the person.
Okay, great. Easiest thing in the world then. He'll know. You need americashotsauce.club to have a redirect on it, and the redirect goes to your Wix store. That's it. So they can still scan the QR code, but when the QR code pulls up americashotsauce.club, but in americashotsauce.club redirects them to the Wix store. Customers will never know any different. Later on, when your ClickFunnels site is up and running, you just remove the redirect. They scan the QR code, takes them to America's Hot Sauce Club. That's your funnel, or that's your website in ClickFunnels. No redirect, easy peasy.
Okay, got it. All right.
Nice.
Thank you, Dante.
Always a pleasure, Vernita. Great stuff.
I'm getting there.
You absolutely are. Okay, let me see. Nice. Kimberly is there. Let's try it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome. So I installed the 2-part ClickFunnels thing, and now I can't get in. Like I did the 2 verification.
2FA?
Yeah.
So you're probably, if you want to share your screen, I can show you what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really cool. Social proof for DJ Envy. Absolutely. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay. Here you are. Let me know when you can see it.
Oh, great. So you're at the 2FA code. Are you using Google Authenticator?
Is that the second code?
Yes.
Okay. So that makes sense. So you go and you do the one code for your, okay.
Yes. ClickFunnels emails you the code, and then you do the 2FA. That's Google Authenticator is who I use.
Yep, I have that.
Great. And then you should see the numbers.
Okay.
They're always different numbers, Kimberly. You can type in, yeah, this will never be the same. This is
right. Okay, that didn't work.
Interesting. So more than likely, you might not have added your email that you used to sign into ClickFunnels to your authenticator.
It might have timed out too, which is the other thing. So
yes, that is very possible.
Okay, so I'll try this. And then my question is, you know how we did the calendar?
Yes.
And then you said to make a funnel, right? To have people sign up to the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do I put in? So how do I make that? Right? You said it was something really simple, but I don't remember.
How do you make,
that.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
How do you make the calendar?
I made the calendar. If I can just get into ClickFunnels, you could see. Oh my God.
Oh, that's so interesting. This must be the wrong emails unless your 2FA just reset. You'll see that little spinning wheel in your app showing that like, oh, it's about to reset.
Yeah. Let me see. No, I'm gonna let it reset, and then it says one says to Stripe, and then the other says to ClickFunnels. So I'm putting in the one that says ClickFunnels.
And the one that says to ClickFunnels, it should show you the email underneath. That's the same email that you just used to log into this account.
Yeah, let's try this. Maybe. Yeah, see? It says Kundalini Kim 777, the same one that I logged into this account.
Oh, that's interesting. I've not seen this happen before.
So I can contact support, right? It's you don't.
Yes.
I
would just get with them right away. That's odd.
Oh, okay. So my questions then are for the calendar. I have the calendar set up. You helped me with that. Then you said put in a do a funnel for getting people to the calendar if they want to, you have the 15-minute time frame. I'm just at a loss. Am I just putting in like headlines? Like you said, it only had to be like 2 pages.
Yes. That's all you need, Kimberly.
Okay.
Make the opt-in page that is just headlines and subheadlines. Fill in your information below to receive your exclusive session with Kimberly.
Right.
That's it. That's the opt-in page. That's the first page. Second page is my appointment page where you embed your calendar on the page and they get to choose the date and time that works for them. That's it.
Okay. I'll try that and then I'll come back tomorrow if I need. And then what about the money part, right? So after you have the conference call, let's say, whatever it is, a 15-minute conference call, after you have that, I'll send them a different link to be like, this is what it's going to cost. Here's how you pay. Is that right?
I would personally be doing it in the session.
Oh, during the session when you're talking.
I would do it right there in the session. I would say, I would say, just, are you ready to move forward? Right? You just, however you're asking them, however you're transitioning in the close, are you ready to move forward? They're going to say, yeah, this sounds amazing, Kimberly. You say, okay, great. I just put a link in the chat. Could you go down to the chat and click that link for me? They'll say, yeah, I did. Nice. Would you mind just sharing your screen? I can walk you through this. Let's make sure you get set up so we can get started on this right away. They'll share their screen. You're going to say, great, here's the order form. Put your name there. Put your email there. Put your phone number there. Now you're going to fill in the credit card information. Just choose your card. Oh, it's a Visa? Yep, lovely. You can put that card in there. All right, nice. The expiration date and your CVC code. I'm just in the moment. I'm just walking them through the order form. They get to the bottom, everything is filled in. If you have a bump there, then it's a great time to say, ooh, this is my extra offering on top of that. Maybe it's like another bonus session on top for half the price, or, I don't know, maybe it's a pack of your favorite supplements. If you had a bump on there, then you could just explain the bump in the moment. If you want to add this, you're more than welcome to. It's loved by our fans. You don't need this for what we just talked about. That is not part of it, but it is an additive people love. They either do or don't buy the bump. They click submit, boom, they purchased right there in the moment. Then Kimberly says, okay, let me just check my system. I gotcha. Great. Now you're on the calendar page. You're all locked in with us. You just choose any date and time that works best for you. They'll choose a date and time. Then you're done. You made the sale at the end. Man, Margaret, I'm so happy we got to meet today. This is going to be really exciting. I can't wait to see you Tuesday, the 12th at 9 a.m. Looking forward to it.
Okay. I'll work on that. And I sent you a Facebook message, but I don't know if you accepted my friend request. So
yes, I did see it. Sorry, I just haven't had time.
It's okay. It wouldn't let it go through the message. I can't. You're not accepting messages from new people or whatever. So just so you know,
I see it in the back end.
Okay,
I got you.
Okay, all right. And then so I just wanted to talk to you for like 15 minutes. It's not going to be a long thing.
Cool.
So when you have a chance, if you could get to that, I would appreciate it.
We can. I'm probably going to have time around 3 o'clock today to get to all those messages.
Okay, cool. Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to say was the clarity, like maybe we could just spend a minute if I can pull it up. If you could look at it, that's all.
Yes, okay. Absolutely. Let's check out some data.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. Let's check out some data. Oh my God. Okay. Here. So just click on this or settings.
You can just click on that.
This.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think anyone's bought anything yet. So, oh, this says nothing. That's weird. That's
go
weird.
to go to recordings at the top.
Wow. Because I got an email. Where was it? Like I got this. Right? So dead clicks, clickbacks.
Click view all metrics.
Oh, there you go.
That was really interesting. Click your projects drop down at the top, please. 20-minute class. Oh, that was very interesting.
That's
I wonder if there was like a filter that we had. Filters are displayed right there. If you just click off to the side, that drop. Yeah, so filters are displayed right there. I wonder if there was like a weird filter that went up. But cool, we got into our data here. So what are the questions?
I guess it's like 5 unique users. What does that mean? Just 5 different people?
That's correct. 5 different people have come to this page. And if you were to click the video to the right, that would show you the videos of all 5 people.
Okay. And what's a dead click? Like they click around.
A dead click means they clicked something and nothing happened.
Okay.
So dead clicks can be a little bit misleading because we scroll with our thumb and sometimes we accidentally tap and it'll say that's a dead click. But do pay attention to dead clicks. If you click the camera to the right, it'll show you screen recordings of the dead clicks themselves, but do pay attention to it. Sometimes dead clicks are just scrolling. A lot of times, though, dead clicks are intentional. They're clicking images. They're clicking text. They're clicking things, expecting something to happen. So I can't tell you how many times, Kimberly, we look at dead clicks and it's images and snippets of text that they're clicking, expecting something to happen and nothing is happening. So we just go make that thing happen.
Okay, so that's good to know because obviously something's not happening, right?
Absolutely. It's great to know.
Which is probably why I haven't gotten any sales. So
you've only had 5 people go to the funnel. You're A-okay.
I know. I'm just telling friends about it right now. So and then what's this like performance score?
Great question. That's showing your performance score, and it's only showing from 2 page views. So don't get too caught up in this now. We want at the very least 50 people. We're typically dealing in batches of hundreds here, but this would say 75 out of 100. It's basically showing you down here, your LCP, your largest content is good. So your page is loading fast is what that's telling you. Next, your interaction to next paint. That is good as well. This is all saying everything is moving fast. Then, the cumulative layout shift. That is showing as poor. So let's see what that means. Click your video to the right. Okay, it didn't show a recording. That's A-okay. You only have like 2 people here, so right. I'm not worried about all this right now. Click back on your browser, though, the actual back arrow. Right below there, we have Learn More. Bingo, absolutely. And then you can learn all about these different metrics. And we should do this. Yes.
Okay. This is helpful.
Yes,
I'll look through this. Okay, thank you.
Feel free to take screenshots of all this as well. You can upload it to ChatGPT and you can say, act as my CRO, conversion rate optimizer. And you can say, how do I fix this? What's the best thing to do to fix this? ChatGPT will do that. Also, Microsoft Clarity has AI built into it. Go back to your Clarity tab, top left.
Here.
Bingo. So scroll me up, please. And we're seeing 1 unique user I'm seeing right now. Click that, the camera to the right of it. Nice. Now, check it out. Top right, I don't know why it's not pulling recordings. That's interesting. Oh, it's looking at this. It's got the filter of CLS on. Turn that off. Click the X to the right. There we go. Now recordings pull up. We have 10 recordings and top right, summarize recordings. This is Microsoft's AI Copilot. So when you hit that drop down, it'll say top recordings and it pulls the top 10 recordings. This is valuable when you have hundreds of people coming to the funnel a day. You can just summarize top 10. But now it's going to go through, Kimberly, and it's going to say, hey, here's what you're doing great, and here's what you're doing bad, and we need to fix that. Please don't make any changes yet unless you see anything that's like in your face. Duh, I need to change that. We don't have enough data yet to really start diving in and trusting what it's saying. But this is going to be your game every single day. You start your day coming into Clarity, looking at recordings, using the Copilot AI, and we're making tweaks and changes every day based on the failures and successes that our customers are having in our funnel.
All right. Saying that users encountered JavaScript errors and low ticket thank you confirmation page. So that's weird, right? That means that they were trying to buy it and then they're getting an error.
It would seem that way. You can click the 4 and 5 to the right of that, and it'll show you the exact screen recordings that happened where it's pulling that from.
Okay.
At the bottom. Oh, yeah, weird. That was a weird Java error. It absolutely was. Go to 5.
So something's, you were viewing the preview.
Your funnel was in test mode when they came here. Now, here's the thing, Kimberly. This might have been a lot of you testing out your funnel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I did that a couple
because
times.
we really haven't had anybody go here yet, except maybe a couple. So that's why it's dangerous early on right now.
All right. So don't read too much into it. I got you.
Absolutely not. That's right. Once we get 100 customers here, then you can use your time filters, and you can only look at recordings in certain times that you weren't going to the funnel and doing things. And then bingo, that's a data-driven decision.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Kimberly. Great questions. All right. Let's hop over to Warwick is next. Hey, Warwick, how are we?
Hey, Dante, how are you? Yeah,
Living the dream.
That was helpful for the clarity. I also had some questions on that as well.
Love that.
Just a couple of things that I need help with. So what I really need right now is a professional speaking site that I can put my bio, put my topics, maybe a video, like a showreel video.
Mm-hmm.
And also, in addition to that, I want to have so I can sign people up for a newsletter. So is that something that ClickFunnels can do, like sort of run email newsletters and things like that?
Oh yeah, that's one of our bread and butters, Warwick. So you would make a funnel that people can opt into your newsletter for. And when they opt in, that funnel is connected to a workflow. The workflow tags them. So everybody who opts in for your workflow is now tagged. From here, most people that make newsletters, most of them are just going to make broadcasts. Right? To be really clear, Warwick, you can make your newsletters a workflow. So as you add newsletters, they stack up. You can definitely do that.
It gets complicated, doesn't it? Then you're gonna have like just tons and tons of I know what you mean. Yeah.
Right, because now it's like they opted in for the newsletter and they're going all the way back to next year, and they're starting at the beginning of the newsletter back when it started back then, right? They're not starting at the new editions. So just so you know, most people, they deliver their newsletter through broadcasts. Then they will have a workflow that they add people to. You can manually add people to workflows, and that will then drip out the previous newsletters to them so that they get all the past newsletters, they get caught up to the current newsletters. But current newsletters are delivered as broadcasts to the people who have the tag of newsletter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was sort of thinking about that as well. So, I mean, if you had evergreen content, then you could also do it that way, couldn't you? If sort of the newsletter was not time specific. But I get what you're saying. So, in terms of, because I saw you had a number of different templates for things that are more related to buy. Do you have one that you could recommend that would be how would I set up a page? Because I really need to set up a website that I can send people to just for my professional speaking side of things.
Well, do you need a website or do you need just a funnel?
I think I need a website. It needs to have my bio, it needs to have topics, it needs to have like a show reel. It's like, so that element is sort of static, but I then also, obviously, if I'm going to do that, I also want to have the email thing. So, but I do need the first thing as well, the website piece.
Right. Cool. So that's just making a site. Do you own your name as a domain yet?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. So that's probably the domain that you're going to use for your website. And it gets really simple, Warwick. It's just coming over here. Go to your site and blog app. Go to your overview. Top right.
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah. I've
edit
in a
site.
domain before.
Yeah,
that's okay. So what is the, because I know we sort of have like, isn't there like a page on the workspace that is, I guess I'm just asking for a recommendation in terms of what templates or which one do you think I should use to set things up?
It's a great question. It's a great question, Warwick.
I saw there was some hero funnels, but I don't know if that's really, it didn't really look exactly what I was looking for, but.
Yes. So that comes down to our theme. And I feel like the expert theme is what you want.
Expert theme. Okay.
Let me see. Just to be fully honest and transparent, Warwick, websites are the least thing that I touch. I'm probably not up to date on all the amazing things and all the themes that we have on here.
Okay.
But as I'm looking, an agency theme might be nice for you.
And they're listed all under site settings. Okay.
Yes, how I found this is I went to the site. Let me show you again. We go to the site and blog overview. Right here. Then we have our themes. You go to change. Right. It pulls up all your themes right here. Then you can go in and you can look at the themes. To the right of them, there's a preview, and you can preview the theme and all the pages inside. And that's what we're looking at here. So it would be like a big, you said you needed topics. We have topics right here. Blog posts, if you have those, can be imported into your site as well. And you can display like your top 3 blogs that you have. I think as I'm just looking through it quickly here, Warwick, I think the agency theme would be great. The hero theme would probably also be great.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, default system theme could be great too, with just a little bit of tweaking, because your site is just like your funnel, right? There's nothing different. If I go to update site in the back end, I went to agency there. I think, what was I on? Hero. Yeah, I was on. So when I go to my site overview and then top right, I can edit the site. I just hop into the funnel editor, right? So I can maneuver, I can replace, I can add, I can do anything. Maybe I want, instead of going right from here into my lead magnet, maybe I want to add a new section with a 2-column row that's like about Warwick, right? You can dress these up, you can make these. So just find a theme that's kind of close to what you want and you build on top of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Can I just ask a question? If let's say I got most of that going and I wanted to have a web designer sort of come in and just fine tune it. Just a couple of questions. Firstly, what are those sorts of designers easily accessible on, like freelancer.com or guru.com or these sorts of places? And then
I would recommend upwork.com. Just a little insider info we've gotten from Trey. Upwork, something has happened to them in the past year. Upwork has studs. I mean, amazing people in there. So I would push you to Upwork first, unless you had a good resource ahead of that. Also, don't forget about our certified funnel builders. When it comes to building websites inside of ClickFunnels, you may very well just want to get a certified funnel builder that's gone through our training, that knows our system frontwards and backwards, and have them build that with you.
Where would I find those folks?
Such a good question. I've been trying to find it in my brain. Wow, good for him. Is he running that as an ad? Is that a sponsor? Wow, good for him. Smart guy. I think it's this one. There. Here you go. If you have any issues, which you won't, Warwick, but if you do, I want you to shoot me a message immediately. I'm friends with the guy that runs this for us, and he is awesome. He's got great connections. He knows his funnel builders intimately. So when you hire a funnel builder, there's a way that you can like request a meeting or something like that, and he will literally speak to you about your needs, and he'll line you up with the perfect person certified by ClickFunnels. That's
good. That's good. And
nice.
Just a sort of final question on just the technical. When you let a designer into ClickFunnels, how do you let them into your account? Do you set up a separate? Or
Ooh, I understand. Yes, great question here. Great question. By the way, I realized I wasn't sharing my screen, so I went to Google, I typed in ClickFunnels certified funnel builders, and I just clicked on this top one, and look at this. That's a business owner right there. Good for him. Super smart. Oops, I don't need to stop my share. You had a question about, sorry, remind me that question. It was a great one.
Just how they access the the site, because obviously they need some sort of login to access the funnel, right?
Yes, they do. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go to our work. Oh no, we can actually do this from workspace settings. So be in the workspace that you want to give them access to. Then we're going to go to workspace settings. Then we have collaborators at the top. You can go in here and add a new collaborator. And when you do, you get to choose the roles that they have. If this guy is only going to be working on your site and your funnels, boom, you can give him reader and funnel builder access, create the collaborator. And now he only has access to funnels. He can't go see your communities, your marketing, your payments, or any other admin tasks.
Really cool. Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Dante. Appreciate it.
You got it, Warwick. Great stuff, man. If you encounter any issues in any way finding your right who's, please shoot me a Facebook message. There's a fast track that we have, and I want to make sure you get on that.
All right. Sweet. Thanks, man.
Awesome. You got it. All right. Margaret is next. Hey, Margaret. Thanks for your patience. How can I help?
Hey, Dante. All right. I've been traveling, so I have not been able to jump on these calls.
It's good to have you back.
Yes, I'm glad to be back. It was totally crazy and intense. So, all right, you know that I have the hopscotch model going on my side, and so today we are doing our third public web class, and so
great.
3 times is a charm. I'm sitting here working on the slide deck from the perfect webinar slide deck that you got into my hands. I've got some questions, and I got a couple of questions. One, how do you could I have? I know you guys do affiliates. I'm curious, could we have affiliates on our frameworks, on our services, products?
Do you mean, can you make your products commissionable for other affiliates to promote?
Yes, because I have a pretty large network in terms of other coaches and consultants, and I get asked questions all the time about how do you do, for this particular, how do you do grant writing, how do you win grants and all of that stuff?
Yes, you absolutely can. We have an affiliate center app where you can make your own affiliate program that customers register into. They can get their links to promote, and they can get their payouts. You have full control. It's an app in your account, and it's called Affiliate Center.
Okay, so perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome. If I could sing, I'd sing you a song right now. but then everybody would jump off the call because, you know, I have a tune. It's just not a good tune. It's not a great tune.
Well, me too. You don't want to get us singing together then. We'll clear out a whole stadium.
Yes, in minutes. So I can do it so well. Okay, so now I'm working on, sometimes I'm not clear on what the thinking is behind some of your slides on, or Russell, what his thinking are on some of the slides, and I'm certainly adjusting them. So let me ask you a couple of questions on it. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please do.
There's my share screen. I'm going to try to get it. It's in 2 hours. I'm going to try to get it all done. Who knows? I'm a little, sideways on how this would go, but you just kind of open your mouth and start talking. Okay, so I was curious, and you can see this is my slide deck next to it, and I'm just trying to keep track because you guys have a million slides in here, so I'm going to try to get all that. On this conflict, when it says, what conflict did you experience along the way? My conflict were customers as I began to really learn how to understand why grant funders fund. And so could I use that as a conflict? Because that's what I did.
Of course.
Here. I don't know if you could see that. Am I
Yes,
not?
I got you.
Can you see that?
Yep. Clients did not value readiness.
Yes. Okay. So that's what I use as my conflict. And it was just a pain in the, you know what? And so to get them to get, and so my result, what I thought I would talk about on this is that they just didn't win. There was just no way they want to sign up, buff up, whatever, and try to submit, and they don't win.
They
Those
want to win without being set up to win. They didn't value
That's
readiness.
correct.
Yep.
So the one thing, and I know you guys talk about the one thing that you want your audience to understand, the whole thing, my string is value readiness.
So that's your big domino, is value readiness. If you can knock over the domino to them of you need to be ready to receive the grants,
right,
then everything falls into place.
Everything falls into, so that's 50% of being able to win. So none of it is even writing, and people are like, what? So, but if I explain that in this slide, I can explain all of that in the slide and then give the result of those that did. And I'm going to say value readiness. I need to change that. On the journey, clients did not value readiness. And those that did value readiness, I'm going to change that. Clients that did value readiness, they were just woohoo. They're in the money. Okay.
Yep. And it's when I start, as you're presenting, it'd be something along the lines of, gang, when I started out in this world, I was chasing the wrong customers. I was chasing people that didn't understand the value of being ready to do the thing.
Right.
And finally, I had the epiphany one night, and I went and I looked at a new customer, and I presented my things to the new customer differently, and they understood it. And then they went and did the thing. And wouldn't you know it, that customer was grant ready and received a grant. I took it to the next customer and the next customer and the next customer, and everybody started doing the thing.
Right. So that was my transformation. So that's the transformation moment that, if you do these things, you can't win all the time, but you can sure win a lot more than you lose. And certainly there's a lot more nonprofits and for-profits losing because of this. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure on that because I'm kind of hyped up right now. I'm like, emotionally crazy today. I'm having these ebbs and flows. So I want to make sure that, we get it going good. In fact, one person that's going to be on the call today was, and I just got to tell their story, was recommended by a colleague that we both know. And this guy was in the news last year. It was big news all around the country. His daughter was killed in a hit and run drunk driver in LA. And so I went back and looked at the stories and stuff like that. And that might be why I'm a little kind of on edge, that he's going to be on this call today. And so we've been going back and forth on email, but I really want this to be kind of the home run that we can really start seeing the results that we want to see and stuff like that. So thank you. That's it.
Awesome. Well, look at that. That was the fastest one ever. You're right on the money, Margaret.
I'm trying to get it done.
You're doing
I gotta
great.
get it done. Thank you, Dante.
Come in tomorrow after your session. I'd love to talk about this while it's fresh on you.
Okay, we'll do.
Cool. Make sure after today to export your chat. Export the Zoom chat, and you can read through the Zoom chat, and you'll say, oh, this is great. Yeah, they responded well. They loved this. Ooh, why did they say that? That's weird. That should go back, look at slides, look at recording. Just do that today, and I'd love to talk to you about this further tomorrow.
All right, perfect. I will.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
Okay, let's round it out with Miguel. Hey, Miguel.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me share screen. Wait. Yes. Okay. I did the upsell page.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm doing this, I mean, I'm going to do the whole thing. But it says to give 50% of the original price if you buy 3, which is okay. What I don't know is I still have to collect all the information and the payment and how do I?
Great question, Miguel. This is just inside the editor. Inside the editor, it's going to look like an order form. But when you go, I'm assuming you haven't gone through and tested this funnel like live as a customer, right?
No.
Okay, cool. In the editor, you're gonna see the order form. It updates live when you go and you look at the actual page and you look at it live. This is an OTO though, Miguel. So to test the OTO, you have to first make a purchase on the order form. So basically, what you're seeing is not true. They're going to see a yes button and a no button. The order form changes itself when we go to live. Correct. They'll see yes, add 3 to my order, and they'll see at the bottom that no thanks, I don't want discounts. That's what they see. It's a one-click order form.
Okay. So how do I know how to charge for the 3 items that I'm offering at the reduced price? How do I know?
Ooh, yes. Great question. Is your 3 count on the OTO cheaper than on the order form?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what we could just make a new product, Miguel.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Just make a new product. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Just create.
Yes, create top right. That's right. It'll be a physical product. Great.
The same thing. Do I have to put to the script what it is, like 50% off 3 pieces?
I would probably put 3 CT. That's
CT?
3 count. All together, all one word. 3 CT.
Okay.
Yep. 3 count pet hair remover gloves. Now you can tell the difference. Your main product is 3 pet hair remover gloves. This product is 3 count. Easy. Go ahead and create the product.
Do I have to put a description?
You can do that later. You don't have to, but you will later on. A simple, clean description, and you can use the same descriptions that you used on your other pet hair gloves.
Okay, so create?
Yep, go ahead and create.
Okay.
Now, is this going to be a one-time subscription or a payment plan?
One time.
One time, great. Let's put the amount that they're going to pay down there.
It's $5.99 times 3. $17.99.
$17.97.
Okay.
Beautiful. Set the price.
Okay.
Now we can see all the product settings. You can do these product settings later on, Miguel. You created the product. That's the most important thing. Let's go back to your funnel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's scroll down to your OTO page. And click. You're actually going to stay right here. We don't need to go in the editor. You're going to click that little caution sign in the bottom left. Absolutely. And now you can add a product. Yes. There's our 3 count. Select the product.
Okay.
Bingo. Done.
That it?
That's it. Now, of course, go back into your product settings, update the settings, put your image, put your description, do the simple changes there. But that's it. You created the product and you now attached it to the funnel. Perfect.
Okay. I have another question.
Sure.
Let's say they buy 1, 2, 3, whatever, and they move to the upsell, and then they move to the confirmation page. Is there like an email here that we send like for thank you for your purchase or anything like that?
No, that comes from the order form itself. We actually attach that to the order form. So scroll me up. There it is. Your order form has an email attached right there. It's the green envelopes. Yes. So we attach it to the order form where they make their purchase. I see you have an abandoned cart email, but we don't have our fulfillment email yet. So you'll just want to attach another workflow and make the fulfillment email. Thank you so much for purchasing. We're excited to have you on board. Yada, yada.
Yeah.
Yep. And you'll use a new workflow, top right.
Okay.
Go ahead and name it purchase or fulfillment.
Okay. And then what is it?
Cool. Cool. You got it, Warwick. Nice. Event type is going to be order successful purchase.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead and create that workflow.
Okay.
George, man, I'm sorry. I'm already out of time. I'm gonna have to go after I'm done with Miguel here, but I can get you rocking and rolling tomorrow. Definitely can do that. Okay, Miguel. So now we're just in our workflow builder here. We're gonna build step by step what we need. First, click that gray circle.
Okay.
Because the first thing we're gonna want to do is tag our contacts. Scroll down on that list to the right. And the first purple option is tag.
Tag?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, now let's make the tag. And this could be purchased pet gloves.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. And click the blue text below. Yep.
Okay.
That makes the tag. Create the step.
Oh, okay.
Bingo. So now everybody who purchases on your order form gets put into this workflow and boom, they go through it. Immediately they're going to get tagged. That's great so far. Now we want to add another step after tag. You're going to want to send them an email thanking them for their purchase.
What does tag mean? I don't understand.
Oh, great. Tag means tag the contact profile. So tagging is putting, quite literally, tags on their contact profile. This is how we as marketers control our automations. Tagging and automations is the key to our laptop lifestyle. So if somebody abandons their cart, they go to an abandoned cart workflow, and I will tag them as abandoned cart. If somebody purchases, they go to a purchase workflow, and I tag them as purchased. So now I can go look at all of my contacts and I can see which ones have purchased and which ones have not. So as I want to start, maybe end of the month, I want to send out an email blast to all the people who didn't purchase. That is why tagging is important. I can just go look at all the people that have the abandoned cart tag, and now I can market to them without sending it to the people that did purchase.
Oh, okay. Because I don't have tag on the other workflow.
Okay, that's the first thing you're going to change. I want the first step in almost all of your workflows should be tagging them.
Oh, okay.
Nice. And then,
Okay,
yes,
so-
after we tag, let's go ahead and add another step.
Okay.
And this time we'll send an email. That'll be at the top of your list. Bingo.
Okay.
Now, if you have templates or previous emails that you want to use, you can, or yep, you can just use that one. Those are great.
Okay. So just
Only you see the name when you make an email. So name this whatever you would like. This is going to be the first email they get after they purchase. So you might say purchase confirmation. Nice. The subject they do see, and you can just put something down for now. You can change this later.
okay.
But a typical subject we would see is like, your order is confirmed. Your order has been placed. Your order is on the way. Stuff like that. Yeah, thank you for your order. Yes. Now you get to choose the from and reply to addresses. So is in that from email, is that the email that you want it to come from?
Yes.
Great. And the reply to, is that the email you want them to reply to?
Well, this is what I don't really know. This is just set up the default emails. I don't know if I can change it or not.
You can. Do you have a professional email of this domain?
No.
Okay, then since you don't have that email, this is a great place to start, Miguel. Once you start making sales and you're like, oh yeah, this is a viable product, this is going to work, then you want to get a professional email of your domain. Info at Paw Friends, sales at Paw Friends, or whatever your domain is. Then once you have that email, you can bring it into ClickFunnels, and that will be your reply to address. But for right now, you can get this started just like this. You're perfectly fine.
Okay. Do I have to buy the email line or something for the domain?
Yes, you go to where you purchase the domain, and then you can just purchase an email through them.
That should be with Ionos.
Ionos. Great.
Oh.
Ionos has really cheap emails.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this is it for the end purchase, right? The thank you page.
Well, you might want to add more, right? Like after this email, you might want to have a 3-day delay or a 2-day delay, or you might want to send this email confirming and thanking them. And then you might want to wait a couple days. And you might want to then send out an email and say, hey, have you used the gloves yet? We'd love to see your before and afters. Send us a picture of your dog before and what your dog looks like now after you use the gloves. Having said that, you might want to tweak your first email here to say that. Thank you so much for purchasing. Your gloves are on the way. We would love to see your before and afters. So I know you're going to use your gloves right away. Please, before you do, take a quick picture of your animal. Use the gloves, remove all their excess hair, and then send us an after picture so we can see the transformation. So then you might put a 1-day delay. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Your delay is right. Green steps right there.
Delay.
Bingo.
Okay.
And we have our duration of 1, and let's just leave it at days. Great. So now, somebody purchases, they immediately get sent into your workflow. You tag them, you send them an email, they wait for 1 day, and then you might want to add another email.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Yes.
So this one second minute. So this is for asking for a review or something, or what is this for?
It could be asking for a review. You could tell people, you could say, hey, now that you've had a chance to use the gloves, feel free to leave us a review and let us know what you thought of the experience. You could just say, send me before and afters. I'd love to see the transformation that your dog went through. There's so many different things and different ways that we can do this. The most important thing is that while you strike while the iron is hot, Hit them while they're hot always. So they just purchased and they've just showed you that they care about their animal. They care about the grooming of their animal. So make sure to hit them when they're hot. Don't just send one email and say, thanks for buying my gloves. And that's it. Send them another email the next day and say, I can't wait for your gloves to get there. They're on the way right now. I want to let you know, we would love to see your dog's transformation or your animal's transformation. Please make sure to take a before and after before you do the de-shedding tool, so that we can see that transformation. We love to see these. We look at them. Our team looks at them every single day. You might then wait another day and send another email. And you might say, hey, I'm just curious. What are the biggest problems or issues you've faced in grooming and keeping your dog clean and sanitary? You know, we've dealt with a lot of people over the years, and we hear a lot of people complain about this and this and this and this. And I'm curious, are you going through any of that, or do you have any other big problems that you're going through? The next email after that might be, hey, let me share solutions. Yesterday, I asked you about problems, but I have a ton of solutions. Over the years, we've been able to work with small breeds, dog breeds, and we've found some great things every animal owner should do. So here's the top 3 things you should be doing daily with your animal to keep them in the best shape of their lives, or to keep their fur clean, or to keep all this irritation away. Does that make sense?
I like it.
Nice. We're always going to hit them when they're hot. We're going to indoctrinate them at all times. We're going to nurture our people so that when they get great results from these gloves, you're going to send them another email at like day 10 or day 12. Hey, we have a new product coming in the lineup. Do you want to get it before it hits stores?
All right.
Yes.
I love it.
I do too, Miguel.
So I'm gonna make a sequence of the emails, and well, I'm just gonna picture it like this.
Let me get you my AI. I'm going to put this link in the chat for you and everyone else. Just in case you guys don't have him, I just put a link in the chat. I will stop your share, Miguel, so you can grab it. Bingo.
Okay.
If you pull up the Zoom chat, I just put a link in there to my AI. He is not a custom GPT. He's a specific robot that I got to train on what I want to train on, and he's trained on everything Russell Brunson, .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets. Dante I is a fantastic strategist, a fantastic marketer, a fantastic copywriter. He is not a technician. Don't ask him, how do I change my button color? He's not set up for that. But he's an expert on email sequences. So feel free to go to Dante I and say, hey, I'm selling these pet gloves. What should my email sequence be after people purchase? And he will model Russell Brunson's emails exactly.
Perfect.
Sweet.
So now I have to change the tagging on the first order.
Abandoned cart.
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
This one.
I'm not seeing your screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Can you see it?
Yep, I got you now.
All right.
You can exit top left.
Okay.
Now on your order form, yes, green envelopes.
Okay.
And there's your abandoned cart. So yeah.
Okay. I'm getting the hint of it.
Yes, you are, Miguel. Go ahead, drive for me really quick. I want you to add a tag step as the first step. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Or is it back up it?
Yes.
So I'm gonna use a different tag here.
Correct. This will be abandoned cart pet gloves. And click the blue text below, creates the tag, create step. Bingo. Now you're organized. Now we can automate.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Cool. Anything else today, Miguel?
No, so far so good. I'm gonna start working with the Google Ads, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of questions next week.
That sounds great, Miguel. I'll be looking forward to them.
All right. Thank you very much.
You got it, man. Great work.
Thanks.
Oops, I don't need to annotate. I need that. Bingo. All right, gang. So fun. So fun. Hey, if you haven't used Dante I yet, oh, I already got that link in there. If you haven't used Dante I, please use him. He's a free resource that you get as a One Funnel Away VIP. He's fantastic. A lot of people like to put me in Dante War, where my strategies go against my robot strategies, and feel free to do that. Feel free. Usually he says the same things that I say, but sometimes he has a great other perspective to look at your offers and your business through. So please put me to the test with my own robot. I could care less who wins. I just want you guys to win. However that looks. I'm not prideful at all. So that was a really fun day today. Really, really fun. I enjoyed that. Great progress, great momentum, great movement. And it's because you guys are taking intentional steps every day. I really hope you're proud of yourself. I know I'm super proud of you. I remember like yesterday when I went through this. I remember like yesterday when I was technologically incompetent. I know I say it's like, ha, 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 Dante, that's really funny. Sure you were. No, I was technologically incompetent. All I cared about was scoring goals and making people laugh. I didn't know how to open up my browser on my cell phone until 2016. I couldn't save browser bookmarks. So even if you're not that, you've had hurdles, you've had struggles. And I remember what it was like when I first hit this world to do things that I didn't know what I was doing, to every single day wake up to saying, I know there's going to be a question. I know I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to do things and I'm going to hit a hurdle. And then to wake up at that level of intentionality, to keep doing it, to keep getting after it every single day. That's the spirit of an entrepreneur. You guys are doing it, and I couldn't be more proud of you for it. I hope you feel the same. Make sure to celebrate the small wins. Small hinges swing big doors, as Trey so accurately tells us every single day. Make sure to celebrate the small wins. Don't just look at them and say, well, this is my win, but this guy's having wins up here, so my win is inconsequential. That's not true. This win leads to this win, leads to this win, leads to this win. Now you're at the same level as that guy. Just like when he started, that win led to that win, led to that win, led to that win. So celebrate the small wins. Be proud of yourself, because I am. I'll let you guys go for today. Tomorrow we have Friday. We're going to be starting at 11 o'clock. Russell will not be here on Friday tomorrow. He actually has an interview with Success Magazine. It's so hard for me not to fly out to where that is and just like sit in a corner. I love being a fly on the wall. So hard for me not to, but I will be with you guys tomorrow starting at 11. Super excited for it. All expert questions are going to be welcome. I'll let you guys go for now. Have an amazing rest of your day.